Hi again, it's Mike at the Villa Gourmet talking about cheese. Today my special guest is Camembert di Bufala. So this is some really fascinating stuff. Your typical Camembert comes from a couple of different regions. It's a French-made cheese, so I think the original recipe comes from Normandy. However, the Calvados area is sort of a little bit more famous for its Camembert. That might even be in Normandy. I apologize. I'm not familiar with French topography, and I should be. I'm sorry. Anyways, Camembert di Bufala, wonderful, yummy stuff. This Camembert, however, is not coming from France. This is actually an Italian-made creation. This comes from La Casera, which is an Italian cheese producer, and they have come up with a Camembert di Bufala, literally a buffalo milk Camembert. So your typical Camemberts have an interesting woodsy, mushroomy kind of character to the cheese. They're washed rind, so they tend to get a little stinky on the outside, but that means that the inside is nothing but molten goodness. So this rich and creamy deliciousness that is the Camembert di Bufala, like I said, a little bit milder than your typical Camembert, especially because it's made with the buffalo milk. But the buffalo milk kind of lends a little bit more of a salty character to it, which is wonderful stuff. So I really like this because Camembert sometimes can be a little too strong for my taste, but this one in particular is absolutely delicious. I highly recommend that you pair this with something a little on the sweeter side. It's a very rich, very tangy cheese, has a nice kind of salty character to it. So the sweeter stuff is going to be great, especially something like a Moscato d'Asti, some kind of spumante, a nice effervescence in there, kind of wick the flavor right off the palate, get you ready for some more. And honestly, champagnes, Proseccos, Cavas, I mean, you can get away with the Cava. Cava tends to be dry. Prosecco too can be a little dry, but if you find something with a nice bit of sweetness, it's going to be wonderful. And this cheese, it just waits for something like that. So yeah, Camembert di Bufala, wonderful stuff. La Casera, straight from Italy. Fabulous, interesting take on the Camembert made by the Italians. Those crazy Italians and their yummy cheeses. So yeah, woodsy, mushroomy, earthy, but still rich and creamy and decadent and a wonderful salty finish to it. This stuff kind of melts on your palate and oh, it's just a wonderful thing. Yeah, Camembert di Bufala. Come on down sometime, give it a try. Mike at the Villa Gourmet, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.